playoffs, don't you think?
High school football playoffs, indeed. We are in the third round now.
Yep, and then there were 8. Did I do 8? I did do 8. I did 9. And that's the number of area teams still standing in the TSSAA playoffs as we hit the quarterfinals tomorrow night. 4 games will take place right here in the Mid-South. By the end of the night, the court will either drop to 3, there could count, I didn't write this, could count 3 or could hold on to 5.
This is
Rachel?
how you read.
Oh, gosh.
The spotlight's on a rematch of rivals Houston and Collierville. The Mustangs handed the Dragons their only loss on November 1st, clinching the region title. Houston, riding a 4-game win streak in the rivalry, meets Collierville again at 7 p.m. at Landers Ford Stadium.
In Class 4A, Melrose returns to the quarterfinals for the first time since 2009, hosting an 11-1 Dyer County team. Class 3A, Covington seeks revenge, traveling to face Westview, which edged them by 5 earlier this season. In Class 2A, Fairleigh, the last unbeaten team in Shelby County, shout out to the Bulldogs, they take on NBA at John P. Freeman Stadium. And in Class 1A, 10-1 Mace battles Union City at Crump Stadium. Plenty of rivalries, some redemption are on the line. Caleb, we're going to get you an ABC mouse because that was a referee.
That was terrible. That was one of the worst. It was fine up until I saw it looked like it was spelled C-O-U-T, and I don't know why I didn't just in my head put the N in there. I decided to go court.
I don't know.
Yeah, it made sense.
Not your best moment.
Yeah, not my best moment. And then Rachel had to go and say, "Look, I'm not going to impersonate you. Not on the air. I do that enough off the air.
I was going to say, that's all you've been doing to me all morning.
Yeah, no, it's not all I've been doing.
Both of you this morning were trying to imitate my accent.
You're welcome to impersonate. I've heard your American accent. You're welcome to impersonate.
What you got?
The viewers don't get it today.
Now she's ducking smoke. Crazy.
It was R&B, and now it's the English accent. It's the American accent.
The Australian accent.
I'm gonna get you singing. We're gonna get you singing some Mariah Carey, some TLC here pretty soon.
All right, we'll see.
I
don't want to do that
karaoke
to
night
anyone.
here on the set.
I don't want to make anyone have to listen to my singing voice. It's pretty rough.
That's what we want, to embarrass you.
Yeah, that's the
But
whole point.
high school football playoffs, they are coming. Very exciting. I can't wait for this time of year. It's just every week you're always like, what's going to happen? What are the matchups going to be? Who's going to go all the way? I was arguing with you this morning that it's frustrating that I think Houston and Collierville have to play each other again so soon. I would love to see them get to the semifinals or the championship game and get to play each other there because they very well could be 2 of the best teams in the entire 6A region, and yet they're having to play each other again right now. I would love to see them get to go later on and play each other down the road, but instead, they're tomorrow night, and it's going to be an interesting one. If you had to pick, boys, who are you picking?
Avery's already said he was picking. I don't know if he's changing now.
I'm intrigued whether it changes now that he's on TV or not.
No.
He said it on TV.
I said it last week.
Oh, okay.
I still think it's Collierville. I think they've looked the most consistent to me throughout the entirety of the season. They take on a Germantown team that we know has had their struggles this year, but it's still really good. Gene Robinson does a great job with those Red Devil boys. We have the cup on the stage.
Coach
there
Robinson.
Shout out Coach Robinson.
I promise you.
Caleb did relegate it to the second level today, though. It's usually on the top level, and he
We're in
pushed
America.
it down.
We don't know what relegate means. Don't use big words.
Caleb does.
Yeah.
He loves soccer.
Anyway, I still think
Devils.
Collierville is probably the better team up until now. Well, I think they're neck and neck, but I think they've been the most consistent. And the way they handled Germantown and really all the teams they've played thus far, I think they get a chance at some redemption here against Houston. But I think what the Day Boys and what Coach James Thomas have done with that program this year has been incredible. But I'll give the edge to Collierville.
Yeah, I'll probably give the slight edge to Houston because they're going to be playing Chandler Day, the older Day brother, for the first time after he got injured in that district championship game. They looked shaky in the first half against Bartlett last week and then really turned it on, started finding his favorite target, DJ Miller, and that's what they're going to try to do tomorrow night. I think that it's going to come down, maybe Lededrick James, long touchdown again. They're going to need him because, or Sully Davis, but Sully Davis hasn't really been that guy. It's been their other running back, Lededrick James. So yeah, slight edge to Houston. But shout out to Fairleigh and NBA too. I'm going out to their practices later today, so check out that story tomorrow. I'm excited to go out there. And then Mays in 1A. And then you've got Covington. Covington in a district rematch versus Westview, and I'm sorry, Westview, I can't remember the name of your quarterback, threw for 600 yards, broke a state record,
600 yards,
and barely by just a few points beat Covington. And so after talking to Covington's coach a couple weeks ago, that was one of the first things he said to me was, we want that revenge. And so that's going to be a good one as well. And then Melrose, taking on Dyer County, has had a great season. They haven't been in this position in many, many years. And so, yeah, there's a lot of really good matchups coming up.
Got to get that get back.